Well, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to get on in. Get on in here. This is in the way. Okay. Come on in. Come on in. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Oh my goodness. Got a great show for you guys and gals. Oh my goodness. Yes, honey. Yes, God. Got a great show. Got a great show. Come on in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Oh my goodness. Got a couple of little hot topics. It's a little bit slow today. It's a little slow because Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all my fathers, all the dads that's out there. I've been on Facebook. I see you guys hanging out with your children, and also the children in spirit. Okay, shout out to all the fathers who are hanging out with the children, or they raising up their boys and the girls and stuff, because we understand that being gay, there's more family. Sometimes there's more family that is not of flesh. That is not your flesh and blood. Sometimes your flesh and blood, I think we all can attest, can do you the worse. Okay? So shout out to all the fathers, people who are in those roles and doing a good job. You can inspire people. You can help people when they're down. Okay, maybe someone's younger. My gay people, we understand, like, they call them the gay grandparents or the gay dads and stuff like that. So, I always appreciated that. And they're not flesh and blood and stuff like that. But I'm also thinking, like, back in the past, like with gay families and stuff, especially the trans and those type of families and stuff, I always be like, are they sleeping with each other? I was invited to be in a gay family. I forgot what gay family that was. And I always had that mindset. But as I'm older, I don't believe it now. But I had that mindset when I was younger. But anyways, come on here. Get in here. Get here. Got a couple of great stories. Okay, I was on yesterday. But the display caption was not working. And shout out to everybody who stayed on. I had to stay on for 25 minutes. And in order for the display capture to be working in 48 hours. Now, that wasn't yesterday. That was the day before yesterday. I like to tell the truth over here, okay? Even though this is a gossip, entertainment news and stuff like that, I like to tell the truth. And I had to wait 48 hours in order for this to work, okay? Won't get started in another minute or so. Thank y'all so much. Got a lot of great stories coming for you guys. A lot of great stories. Let me put this. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay, I don't know if this can be seen. Let's see. Hold on. I wonder if this is seen. It needs to move. It do need to move, honey. It need to move. Let me see if that's seen, y'all. Let me take a look here. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. And this is the knock it out stories. But these are good compared to what's out right now. It's barely anything out right now. I think people are sitting at their house enjoying their family and on Father's Day, or some of my family members that call me and they have enjoying. Let me make sure. Okay. Oh, it is a show. It do show. I see why they use their phones. And I'm fairly new here. Okay, I'm fairly new here. I flew here, didn't grow here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the stories and we're gonna get started. Okay, all right, so be sure, I think it's this way. You can follow my YouTube channel, which is Aaron Fantasy Hot Topics. You just type in this right here on the side. I wonder if that's shown. Hold on, let me take a look. Right there, yes, you can type that right there on. Let me see, cause I sometimes point the wrong damn direction. You gotta make sure my fingers show. Right here on this side, right there, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Okay, honey. I do notice that the long form is not getting much. The long form content, I put a lot of editing, a lot of work into long form. It doesn't get shit. Excuse my language. So I do notice the shorts is giving what it's supposed to be getting. So thank y'all so much for subscribing to the channel and follow here. I'm gonna try to get on here. Make a schedule. Let's make a promise right here. I will try to get on here every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if I'm not working. You gotta make them coins to pay your bills, okay? If I'm not working, I'm gonna strive to get on every weekend. I do notice that you guys are on, and you know, and I see y'all and I appreciate y'all on the weekends and stuff. And then TikTok is pushing me to get on more on the weekends. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So thank y'all so much for watching. Go ahead, be sure to follow. Okay, honey. All right, so let's get started with these stories, honey. It's the Melanin on. Hope y'all doing good. Happy Father's Day. Let's get started with the first one, of course. Okay, honey. Trump Israel and Iran is going at it. Excuse me, they don't have this on Mac. Okay, I wish that this was on Mac. Okay, they turned off the feed. Okay, so it was a video of Iran bombing Israel again. Okay, this happened like last year. I think I remember doing the story, and then it happened either last year or 2 years ago. Okay, I think they are on a commercial here, but Iran is bombing Israel. This is really, it's like, why they keep doing that? This is not. It's always happening. It's always happening. I mean, what's going on with Iran? And then right before that, like I told you guys, like the day before yesterday, Trump came out and threatened Iran. And I was like, Iran will go to war in a second, in a heartbeat. I said it. I said, I wish I could put up the clip. Okay, I would, but you just got to believe me. Okay, they could go to war in a heartbeat in a second. Don't give a darn on who it is and stuff. I wouldn't. Then the comments were saying, let me go ahead over here. Trump rejects Israel plan to kill Iranian supreme leader. Okay, well, of course, we don't have to go with that. Just don't do that. That's dumb as hell. Okay, and why would someone ask him that? Okay, what you trying to incite? I'll fire that news reporter who asked them that stupid ass question. But anywho, why would you even think to ask him that? Okay, there's a lot of things. Look at this. There's a lot of things you can do before you do that. There's a lot of questions you can ask before you do that as well. Very interesting. But I had the feed up. Okay, I don't know what happened to the feed. Basically, Iran was over there bombing Israel. Okay, so I said that the day before yesterday, and then I was reading the comments. I was like, we are not affiliated with this orange clown. The comments were like, we're not affiliated. The Americans who's picking up, we don't listen to. This is not the American people. This is this orange clown and stuff like that. And then lo and behold, we got Iran bombing Israel. You know, they're bombing them right now. Okay. Israel vows to intensify its operation while bracing for more incoming missiles from Iran. What? Why Iran always going at them? Y'all let me know. Is Iran mad? Is they hating of Israel? And then I think everybody has a pact or something. It's called a pact for Israel. So, you know, Israel got many countries backing them. Why? Because of the Bible and everything, and Jerusalem is there and stuff like that. Are they talking mess and Iran just keep doing that? So I don't get it. Okay. And then let's see what's going on with the mass deportations here. Hold on. I hope it died down and stuff like that, because he just dealt with what was going on in LA. Let's see what's going on. Trump pursues his agenda after a week of protests across the U.S. And then in my city, I'm not going to tell you my city that I'm in, they had a bridge, and they had all of the protesters on the bridge. Okay, at least they're not in downtown rioting. I think maybe you can put two and two together of my city, but they had all the rioters on the bridge, and then it caused a lot of traffic. Okay. What are you doing? This is why I want it on my Mac, okay? But they don't have, you know, all of this for your Mac, okay? They need to hurry up and make it for Mac. Okay, anywho, so Trump orders ICE officers to do all in their power to achieve mass deportations. You're gonna incite riots, you're gonna incite chaos. You know, it's just okay. I had to use my little psychic superpower, my little cancer superpower. I got a birthday coming next month, so I think my words have a little power right now. You gonna cause a lot of division, not division. You're just gonna cause a lot of hatred towards law enforcement and ICE. You already caused a lot of hatred towards the ICE. Even I don't like ICE for them people. You know what I mean? And I'm black, so I don't like it. The black people will join if you keep this going. A lot of people gonna join that because you're doing too much. You should calm that down and try to thwart what's going on with Iran right now. You got too much war and too much shit going on with Trump. You know, even though I feel like Biden didn't do shit, at the least it was peaceful. At the least it was peaceful. Look at all this chaos and this orange clown. This is a lot going on. Okay. And then I was reading something. The first time he was in office, he was going after the black people. Okay. It was a lot of stuff going on with black people. Now he's going after the Latin community. Okay. This is very weird. You should want peace. I feel like there's a lot of different things you can do. You know, I think he should allow people to go to courts. And then I think it was something I read and I seen on the news, the people went to the court and ICE was waiting on the people who went to the court. Really? Really? It's crazy. Okay. Let me see what's going on here, honey. Let's watch. I hope y'all can hear. The stupid ass windows. They need to have this on Mac. Let me see. Hold on. I wanna watch this. Okay. Let me see. It's a damn. I don't want to click nothing. I just want you to do it. Okay. Hold on. I got nothing. I just want you to do it. Okay. Hold on.
Here with me now is the Democratic Mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass. Thank you so much for being here, Mayor Bass. Officials say more than 20,000 demonstrators took to the streets in LA yesterday as part of the nationwide No Kings protests, which were largely peaceful. There was a pocket of unrest outside the federal building. How violent did things get in reality last night in your town?
Well, yes, and I appreciate you pointing that out because this is a small sliver of our town. There were a lot of people out, about 30,000. I will tell you that out of the...
Because I thought that it calmed down a bit. Is this old? You guys, y'all let me know in the comment section below. Okay, is this old destruction and fear? Did they come their butts back out there? Okay. Who's organizing these things?
That big crowd,
tens of thousands,
were arrested.
I thought it was
about 30 were given citations, and there were injuries on both sides. Officers were injured,
That's
and
what
so
I seen
were
on Friday.
People that were there. But you know, I think
got their ass back out there again.
If the raids hadn't happened, then that protest would have been a no.
Sorry, guys.
Protest.
I wish it was on my Mac back here, honey. But we on this. They have this for Windows.
But
I hate
it.
Okay, so they got the little smoke out there.
Caused by the raids. Has really had a devastating effect and has been a body blow to our economy. I don't think the president...
I need to put the time on here. Okay, so this happened on Saturday. So this happened on Saturday.
That we have entire...
Okay. We get the gist.
There are sectors of our economy that cannot function without immigrant.
Okay. Weird. Okay. Anyways, y'all comment below what you guys think of what Trump is doing, all these wars. Apparently it's not over in LA, okay? And I think he's doubling down on his decisions with the ICE, which is a wrong ass decision to me. So what do you guys think? Okay. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be right in about a couple of weeks and stuff. It's gonna be it look like you're just gonna it's just gonna be worse. I feel like it's gonna be worse. This is gonna be worse. Cause he's doubling down. Like them people are not doing nothing wrong. They're just trying to work. I just passed by the Home Depot and everything, and I'm about to probably get some of them to move some furniture around. They are harmless. And you know I love my Latino men. How you doing? I have nothing against them. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. That's how I feel. What y'all feel? Okay. Anywho. Moving on. Let's see what's got going on here. Okay. R. Kelly is speaking of Trump, he's reportedly seeking presidential pardon from President Trump amid alleged prison murder plot. Murder plot? I thought it was just like a lot of sexual assaults and what they put murder plot for? R. Kelly's lawyers reportedly filed an emergency motion to release him from prison due to an alleged murder plot against him. Oh, okay. Tell me something. You see my face? I'm like, that's not what. You know, we did the R. Kelly Chronicles. Okay, what was that? Last year. Oh my goodness. But okay, the murder plot behind. I don't believe that. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe he got a murder plot behind the bars? I think he's in there to be personal and everything. I think he's in there like Martha Stewart was when she was in prison. You know, I think she got like her little home goods, a little nice little section over there at the prison, honey. I think there was some pictures and everything. She wasn't even in uniform and stuff like that. Okay, I think he got his own little section. I think him and Dee Dee is probably sharing a nice little cell or whatever. I wonder if you have money, do you have accommodations when you're in prison? Okay, when you have like, had like millions of dollars, you have like accommodations and stuff. Okay, do you think okay, let me ask y'all. Do y'all think he's going to get a pardon from the president? Okay, who got that pardon? It was a YN rapper. Who was that? It wasn't NLE is doing concerts right now. It was a rapper. Oh, NBA Youngboy, was it? NBA Youngboy just gotten a pardon from President Trump, and so I didn't see that one coming. Wasn't even know he was in prison. But anyway, he just got a pardon. And stuff like that. I mean, if it's politically, it will help Trump politically. I don't think he needs any confidence within black people. I think he needs confidence within the Latin community. R. Kelly, if you was, Roy Kelly or something, you probably would get out. But I mean, he don't need.
Singer R. Kelly is seeking a presidential pardon. The former R&B artist is in prison after being convicted on charges including.
Look at him, y'all. Look at R. Kelly, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Racketeering and.
He look good. He look better. Got his suit on. Okay, he still got a little bit of hair right there. He look good. He look good. He could get it. Okay, R. Kelly, okay.
Sex trafficking. Earlier this week, Kelly's lawyers filed a motion for his immediate release, saying his life is in danger.
See, I was just saying, look at that. He look better now than right there. Prison. I told you he's in that Martha Stewart unit. Didn't I just say that? He was in the Martha Stewart unit over there by Diddy. They're not like, it's a nice, he got accommodations and stuff. Have you seen like Hannibal Lecter and everything? But that's a bad example. But yeah, they have accommodations. So he looked better there than here. What was that, before he went?
Singer R. Kelly is seeking a presidential pardon. The former R&B artist is in prison.
Okay, let's read some of these people's comments here. He will get out and he will have a sold out show next week. That is too funny. Free that man. Okay. Okay, I can't go down. I don't know if I could go down. Oh, here we go. How you doing? Free. Okay, I want him free. Y'all want him free. Will y'all go to his concert? Let me ask myself that question. Myself said, huh? Would I go to, I heard when he did like a leak of some music, and I think I did that video. I was on TikTok Live. What was that? About a month ago. And the music, he did a remix of, what was he did a remix of, it was a popular song. What was the remix of? I forgot the remix, but it was good. It was really good. He still got it. He still got it. It may be emotional too because they what you call it, put his music up. They done canceled his music, and I feel like, you know, they did like a I was on X and they did like a monument, Mount Rushmore. You know, they had Usher on there. I kind of agree. I'm kind. They had Chris Brown. Okay, I agree on that one. I really agree on that one. Okay, they had, we all know, they had Michael Jackson. Okay, and they had R. Kelly on there. I think those are the four kings of R&B. Okay, honey, I totally agree. Maybe not Usher, but Usher got some hits though. Usher, y'all put Usher in there. I don't think he's gonna get this pardon, but I think he's gonna get out in other ways. I think he's gonna get out in other ways. The diddler will be in there soon to keep you company. The diddler, I cannot with them. If you give everybody a pardon for their crimes just because, then what example are we setting? It's like, okay, let's do the crime and beg the next president to pardon us. Okay? Okay. And then also Biden pardoned his son, but you know, you already know that, you know. I did not agree with that. I did not like that. I was like, nobody had said nothing about that. I did not like that. It didn't sit well with me. I was like, how the hell you gonna pardon your old son? And I feel like it needed to be not his father. That, I don't know. It just bothered me. That bothered me. It really made me mad. But anywho, I would love to see him out. Okay, let me give you this here, and then we're gonna move to the next story. I felt like I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm probably by myself on here, but I think that Tory Lanez need that pardon more than R. Kelly. I feel like he just shot, even though I love me some Megan, and I feel like he was doing some wrong. I was like, that's stupid. Why would you do that? He had many opportunities to not go to jail. He kept running his mouth and making a lot of mistakes. I was like, you gonna go to prison, you keep on, and he kept on, and he kept pissing off the wrong people. He could have apologized to her and whatever, and he had many ways to not go. Yes, I agree. But he only shot her in the foot. So I'm confused on why he in prison. It was only on the foot. Okay, so many people got out for far less. So many people got out for far less than Tory Lanez. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. I feel like he deserves a pardon. He's in prison for shooting somebody in the foot. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anywho, y'all comment below what you guys think about, you know, R. Kelly getting a pardon. Okay, let's move on to Soulja Boy here.
When I do that, Soulja Boy, I need some left there, crank that thing now. I'm tracking on them. And if we get a fine, then I'm tracking on them. You can't be at your local parties, but haters getting mad, cuz. Let go!
Okay, it's like 5 people in this crowd. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's look. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in, y'all. You know, we get the tea. We you know, something. Ain't nobody right here. Ain't nobody there in the bleachers right here, the second bleachers right there. Ain't nobody back there right there. It's only 5 people right here. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Why would you have the concert? Why would you have a concert and you only have a handful of people there? This is so embarrassing. And I'm in my key moment because he was just cussing out a lot of people. Just what was that? When Trump got in the office and everything, and I guess his fans and everybody was mad that he went and performed for Trump and everything. And I was like, that's not how you handle that. He cussed out his fans. That's why you don't have nobody here, because you cussed them out. I got his live, and I was like, this is how you treat your fans and stuff. So this is what you get. This is karma for cussing out everybody. You cussed them out. You said F all of them, and you threw money at them. I'm gonna get that money, and he went in. Okay, I'm not gonna even. He cussed out. I'm like, these are your fans. I think that's why. That's, you know, because I like Crank That. He can do Crank That alone and get people and stuff. I think he just cussed out a lot of his fans. So I watched it. Okay, but anywho, Soulja Boy hits the stage and gave his all to what it looked like a family reunion, a cookout crowd. Folks say 15 to 20 fans showed up, but Soulja Boy still performed like it was Madison Square Garden. Now, applaud that. I applaud that. I don't care if it's 5, 10 people. You perform like it's 2,000, okay? I agree with that. I'm a performer. I do music as well. I do a lot. I'm a jack of all trades. Perform like it's 2,000 people. I don't care. If you got one supporter, you give it your all. Okay? I agree with that. Okay? So, they try to shade him, but, honey.
It's a big one for me.
Okay. That went to my other song. See, speaking of, yeah, so y'all listen to, I made that song. Sure, I'm not going to get copyrighted over my own stuff. I was like, let me make my own music and put it out there. See, I made this, speaking of music. Okay. Anyway, I hope y'all like it. Okay. Boo, let's move on. You know, it's just to keep going to different songs. Hold on. See, I'm not lying. I don't be lying, honey. These are my songs. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. I'm gonna go on that one now. Where are we at? Okay, next story. So, I see that everybody's traveling and everything. Everybody's coming out to Houston. We got some of the good food over here and everything of the sort. So be very careful, okay? We had this conversation, and I wanted to talk about, we're just going to go listen to this, and then we're going to have like a little conversation and stuff like that. Because on X, you know, a lot of the girls, all my girls and everything, are big mad and stuff. So I just we're going to talk about it.
Sexually transmitted infections are on the rise in our area and rising faster than anywhere else in Texas. Tonight, Matt Doherty looks at which parts of the city are seeing the highest rates of new cases. He joins us live tonight in West Houston. Matt?
Yeah, the study shows the rates of new cases are rising across the board, even among some diseases you may have thought were long gone.
HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, all of those. So it's a big issue we have here in our community.
Legacy Health's Director of Health Navigation, Jill Johns, sits down to discuss what nobody wants to talk about.
A drip or a burning sensation when they pee or a discharge from their genitals.
Sexually transmitted infections.
Harris County and Houston in particular has been surpassing the rates of STIs in Texas.
These comments in the pull
Due
up,
to
I
the
want to
lag
see
for
these
required
comments.
reporting, the most recent data in the report covers the time period between
comments that didn't come
2016 and 2022. what it shows is alarming.
Between 2016 and 2022, the rates of syphilis in our area.
Look at the enemy, honey. I see me, honey. I want to see these comments and stuff. Okay, they tried me.
Doubled, which is definitely concerning.
Here's a map of the zip codes where the rate of syphilis is the highest. Downtown, then Montrose, then the area near Old Spanish.
Montrose is the gay area. So downtown is greater than the gay area. Okay.
Trail.
We're going to talk about it.
For chlamydia, the zip codes with the highest rates are the Medical Center area, LaPorte, and downtown.
Ages 15 to 24.
Then there's gonorrhea, which has an infection rate that is surging in the area of the Medical Center, followed by downtown and then Sunnyside. The highest rates of new HIV cases were seen in Montrose, followed by the Second Ward, and then Setgast. Although the sexually transmitted infections are found in basically every demographic in Harris County, the study found that there is one population that is testing positive for them more frequently.
Particular black women. So black women who are heterosexual are frequently getting STIs at a higher.
Okay, let's. Okay, well, y'all heard that? I don't have to rewind. Black women, and I think that in all major cities, black women has the highest cases, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I seen a lot of posts on X. I think you guys seen it as well, where black girls are coming out making videos about the DL men. Okay? Let's finish this. We're gonna talk about it.
Groups.
The best place to start is from a position of knowledge. Legacy Health offers free and confidential HIV and STI testing, and some results you can learn within minutes. In West Houston, I'm Matt Dorton, KHOU 11 News.
All right, new data.
Okay, so, I seen on X and everything, a lot of the girls are coming out saying, the DL men is, bringing them the diseases and stuff like that, big mad and everything of the sort. But I had these conversations and arguments with them and stuff like that, and I'd be like, well, if he's, these are straight men, I remember there was a time they would defend them. These are straight men, and all these straight dudes would want to fight me because, they saying they straight and whatever. And then now I'm watching a lot of this and they big mad. I think it was a girl who called me. She big mad. I was like, girl, that's what you wanted. He was straight, as you say. I said, okay. And it's a couple of times where I warned them. I'm like, they mess around. He's straight. And then it was so many times. My gays can attest. They fighting. I feel like when they fighting them, they're fighting their sexuality. Okay, and I don't care. I'm like, okay, you straight. And then lo and behold, the black women is number one to be getting sexually transmitted diseases. Y'all keep saying they straight. There was a girl, she was cussing and mad and blaming the gays. Why? And then they still blame the gays. How you gonna blame us? How you gonna blame the gays? That's not our fault. We keep saying that they're not straight. If they messing with us and stuff, they're not straight, and then they come home to you guys and you guys think that they're straight and stuff, and then you defend them, and then they fighting themselves. They're fighting themselves. You see, I feel like it will go down if they just recognize who they are. You know what I mean? And tell everybody. Just tell everybody. Tell that girl that you like what you like. And you can save her from the headache, the turmoil, the arguing, the fighting, and also diseases. Okay? So it was the conversation that, I had on Friday. and everything. This wasn't even working. Y'all couldn't even see the receipts. Okay. You know, I like to show y'all the receipts. But come on now. So the black women, it's not even just in Houston. I do think it's in Atlanta. Okay. Don't you think males would be number one in Atlanta? Not girls. Okay. That's the gay capital of the... Okay, so it's very interesting topic, and I feel like, you know, we need to get the discussion going instead of girls getting out on X mad, you know, of the gays and everything. I think they're blaming the wrong people. I think they're blaming. You also need to blame yourselves. I feel like they didn't blame themselves. You said that they were straight. Apparently not. You got a disease by them. Okay, I would cut. Ooh, I don't care if it's syphilis, gonorrhea. I would cut. Oh, he cheating on me with another bitch. You need to cut it off. You give me honey. If I cut it off, period. Ain't no apology after that. Come on. But anywho, let's move to the next story. What you guys think? Comment below. All right, so I know this is old, but apparently Trump need to die down. I feel like on the ice, like we were just talking about in the first story, but it's still relevant because at least some people trying to do something with the ice, and they're close. Okay, let's watch. Okay, look at Maxine Waters. So what is she? 80, 90 years old? Oh my God, she got her wig on. Okay, where you going, Maxine?
No, I want you to... Hello. Congresswoman Waters. I just came.
She look good. Also, I want to look when I'm 80, 90 years old and still working.
Use my
Let her in.
congressional authority to check on David.
Ma'am, we're logging securely now to all visitors.
Excuse me, I need to get in.
Contact our public apparel.
I need to get in.
Close the doors. I said close the doors. Close the doors. We need the tithes. We need the offerings. It's 32. That's mad. It's 32. I can't do that. Forgive me.
What are you hoping to do, Congresswoman?
I just want to see David Werther. Right.
That's very embarrassing. You think because you're a congresswoman, you could get in at all doors. Apparently not. Okay.
Would a congressperson normally be able to enter the...
Normally, yes.
What is happening here?
Well, there were some of the authorities. I don't know who they were.
But it was smart of her to get the news crews out there while she go to the damn door.
But I'm trying to get in to see David Werther, who they have arrested. He is the head of SEIU local union here. I don't know why he was targeted. I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know whether they're going to deport him. I want to report back to my caucus about what's happening, but they have...
Congresswoman Maxine Waters going through it, honey, while trying to check on the Service Employees International Union President David Werther. Oh, they done got a damn president, okay, up in there detained, y'all. I didn't look that up. She was swiftly dismissed by the officers at a federal building. He's been detained. That Werther was arrested by ICE, and Mrs. Waters went to check on him to report back to our caucus. They're unaware why he was targeted. Child, they need to let Auntie enter. That's what I was just saying, honey. She let her in that wig up in there, honey. Remember that guy who go to the grocery stores and he go after the old women and put a new wig, take off that wig and get her a fresh wig, and I always take pictures with him. Oh, I love him. What's his name? I love him. Okay, I'm gonna put, when I edit this, I'll put that up. Love that. They need to come. He need to find Maxine Waters. Okay, get her a fresh wig. Get her one of those red ones, a red wig. Okay. Anywho, Y'all should let her in. This is a lot going on with the ICE. I feel like they need to make some sort of. He needs to calm it down. He need to bring it down to a 2 or 3. It's too much. It's going to be a lot of riots. Like I said, it's just going to be a hot ass mess. A hot ass mess if he don't calm it down with this ICE stuff. Because the Latin community, if you piss them off, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. I think they got more Latin here than blacks, I think. I'm just saying. And I said it first. Okay. Anywho. Moving on. Okay. Happy Gay Pride. I should have said that too. Happy Father's Day and Happy Gay Pride. Oh my goodness. Okay, Khalid gets emotional with his first Pride performance, and I've been trying to figure out where is it. Oh, DC. There it is. Let's watch.
This is my first time performing at Pride. This is my first time being at Pride.
Woo!
That shit got me choked up. Oh my god. But I love you too. Before I continue, I want to thank you guys so much for accepting me.
I want to see the whole damn performance and stuff like that. I haven't seen him in a couple of years. Was he with like Imagine Dragons or something? He made a song with Imagine Dragons and everything. I liked that song. Okay, my little friend. He got made a like over there. Okay. I want to see how is he performing. I'm gonna have to check it out. But anywho, I wish I went to the DC Pride. My coins was looking very funny. I couldn't go. I was invited out with some of my friends, and my coins was not really great, so I couldn't go. I really wish I would have went.
And supporting me, it means the world to me. It makes me so happy. I feel like I'm home here on the stage.
You got a little Britain. Yeah, I'm gonna move up.
And that's really big. And I didn't know I was gonna cry, but.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I want to get copyright. We need every bit. I just shared with y'all, honey. I wish I would have went, honey, but we didn't have the coins to go and everything. We don't need no copyright. Okay, so I'm gonna keep stopping. Okay. He just got the back vocals. That's bad. That's terrible. I don't like that. If I pay for a concert and everything, I want to hear. I want at least the back vocals to be low, and I want to hear the real vocals and stuff. You look a hot mess. I hate this outfit. I really hate the outfit. What is it? I hope that's a bejewels on his. It looks cheap. It looks cheap. There's too many colors. If you gonna do that, you should have did a rainbow or something like. Oh, they got the brown is throwing me out with the pink and the. Oh, what he got? Did he get this from Urban Outfitters? Is Urban Outfitters still around? That's too much going on. I don't like this outfit. It looks cheap. I'm gonna stop it again. We need every piece of coin we can get. You know, I'm real over here. We real over here, honey. Okay, we got copyright, but that outfit looks like something from Urban Outfitters, from the Ross, from the clearance section right there. I think I've seen that jacket right there. It's on clearance right now. It's $7. Is Khalid doing okay financially? Okay, maybe he should have skipped DC Pride like me. Okay. Oh my goodness. What y'all think of the song? Okay, give you a little dance number. Look at Shakira back here. Look at Shakira. Okay. Okay. I wonder that. Oh, you know who did good? I seen, but y'all need to watch. If what's his damn name? Oh, it slipped out of fried chocolate. What's his damn name? Lil Nas X. I don't bless y'all. If Lil Nas X come to a town or a city near you, go see him. It was so good. So he gave you wardrobe changes. It was like a black male gay Beyonce. That's what he gave. And you didn't know he had so many damn songs too. And then he had the stage theatrics, and it was a show. Shout out to Lil Nas X. I loved it. And then it was cheap. It was the best $35 ever spent in my life. It was $35 damn. Okay. And then they let me in the front of the line like I was VIP because I flirted with the doorman or something. They was out doing something, scanning some shit. And I was like, "Oh, you look like he look like the DJ or something, Steve Aoki or something." And then it was another guy. I flirted with them, and they casually walked me right onto the front of the line. Shout out to Lil Nas X. Okay, that was so much fun. Okay, you're going out there. Okay. All right. Y'all let me read some comments on this? All right, we're going to move on, honey. All right, is this our last story? Okay, speaking of pride. Okay, I just wanted to knock out, you see. Be sure to follow and like the live, okay? So, we got Marlon Wayans out once again, okay? And stuff like that. Happy Pride to all my LGBTQ peeps, from my black to my schools to my cast and crews to my friends and to my family. That's a big old run-on sentence. Wherever you are or have been in my life, I wish you all love and support. You can be a straight man and still love gay people, okay? Now, when I saw this, I was like, is he clout chasing something? Because he did this. I know he got a daughter, or his son turned to a girl. Something. He got a child that is gay, and everything of the sort. I just felt like, is he clout chasing at this point? Because I seen this already. I did the story already. What was that? A couple of months ago and last year. And this is like the 5th or 6th time I've seen something like this. So I'm a little like giving him the side eye. You know what I mean? Are you clout chasing? Are you trying to get a little bag? Okay. But I'm happy that he's supporting, the LGBTQIA plus community. Okay. So I love it. But I just feel like, okay, is he clout chasing at this point? Okay, I like these shoes. What's those shoestrings? So what is that? Okay, he looks good. How old is he too? Okay, he looks good. How you doing? Oh, that's what I was getting at. That's what was missing because I was talking about it, but this wasn't working. Okay, my gaydar is slightly ringing. Okay, do you think that? I think he's maybe deep down living his dream. I think he's bisexual, maybe. I think he's bisexual. Like he cannot, like Tyler Perry, he cannot show that he's gay. He cannot, with you guys, be public that he's gay or he can't be public. Why? Because Tyler Perry's. You know why? Because he got the Baptist community, the big black community. His community is super religious. You see what I'm saying? So, But Marlon is, you getting what I'm saying? It's similar that he will lose his black, constituency being gay. So I think he's bisexual, maybe, allegedly. I think he's bisexual, you see, and he just, through his kids, but hey, I think that's what it is, okay? I think, you know, it's a couple. I did this for a minute. I just don't get the recognition. I think Will, he gives me. He's on the spectrum. Will Smith, yes, I think Will Smith. That's probably why him and Jada has that open marriage. I think everybody. You know what I mean? Let's just say, who else? I'm about to do a story about August Alsina is spotted out with his boyfriend. He went to like a pride event in a big city. I forgot what city that was, and we haven't seen him in a minute. I was about to do that story. I should have put that story up here. Okay, but anyways, shout out to all the gays. Happy Pride. Love yourselves. Okay, do not care what nobody thinks. Okay, honey, do you? I love you. Okay, honey, and I appreciate you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for you guys today and everything. I will be putting it out on the shorts. This is where you can find it right here. My finger is shown. You go to youtube.com/AF Live. We got Fantasy Live on here. Let me see if it works. Let me see if it works. Okay, I want to guide people to the wrong place. Okay, I think it should work. Or fantasy.com, youtube.com. Make sure it works. Okay, y'all go on there, subscribe, and follow the channel here. Okay, this is what we do. I'm going to try to get on as much as I can. It should work. It better work, bitch. Okay. I hate this computer. It's so slow. There. It's so slow. So slow. Okay. So you can follow the channel. It does work. Okay. Right there. Okay, honey. Subscribe to the channel. And I will holler at you guys later. Okay, honey. Ooh. Peace. Thank y'all so much for watching. This computer gets on my nerves. I'm going to press the damn button. There it is. Golly. How many times do I have to press it? Let me see. Got two of them up. Why does it have two of them up? I just want you to end. I'm gonna do it the ghetto fabulous way. Why does it have two of them?